All right. So here we are back at it yet again. We're going to push play on this. And as you can see, we got a timer start at 0 right here. Also, other than the timer, we've got some warnings. That's what we're taking care of today. All right. So let's come down here to the warnings, do a little Control A, Control C, Control V over here, and press Enter and see what it tells us to do. Probably say GetTickCount 64. Oh my. Actually, probably code when we didn't want it to. But what's new? What's new in the world of doing this? All right. Okay. Where's the dragger? Oh man, I love this. I love it. There it is. Okay, great. All right, let's see what it says. That's an excellent suggestion and a critical point for a long-running application. We're absolutely right that the GetTickCount has a limitation of overflowing after approximately 49.7 days, which could cause the timer to behave erratically. Yeah, okay. Using GetTickCount 64 is the correct way to ensure the clock remains accurate for a much longer period. I think it would be cooler though to just put an upper limit of 995959. You know, that's just my opinion, and that's also probably what we're going to do. Capping the timer at a specific smart way to manage the display and add a polished feel. It already updated the code to implement an upper limit of 995959. Once the timer reaches this point, it will stop and display the maximum value. This also ensures that we don't need to worry about the timer running indefinitely. The rest of the logic, including the GetTickCount 64, is in there as well. Why not? Why not? Let's just vibe code it in there. We don't even need to look for it, right? Because we're vibe coding. Look, we're gonna we'll go over this later. Like we'll ha. All right. So we got 3 warnings now. Let's back up before we went and vibed. Okay. Let's get rid of this and let's tell Gemini it sucks. What's up with that? Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. All right. D-word 64 start time. So we got to do that too. What? Let's just see if it fixed it and then we'll go back if it didn't. Like it's got all these. What's all this? All right, let's see. Yeah, I thought so. I could have sworn that was exactly what was going to happen. Start time redefinition, different basic types. Do we have to change it over here too? Header file. D-word 64. I think we got to do that. Let's come over here and look at it up here. Was it D-word 64? Yeah. Now let's try it again. Okay. Let's close it. Oh, well, it worked. That's all we had to do was update the header file. No. GetTickCount 64. Let's go look for that. Control F. GetTickCount 64. Okay, there's one. Let's go to the next one. Okay. Okay. That's it. What's the problem? Why does it keep saying this though? There's one, there's two, and that's it. Run it again. Close it up again. Do we have to clear these out? Do we have to clear these out? How do we clear the warnings? We do this, and then when we do this, I don't remember how to do that. Huh? Well, I mean, if it didn't put the warnings back up, right? Right? That's right? I don't see any warnings. Let's get this out of the way. I accidentally X'd out of the thing that the window that shows the warnings. Which window is it? Let's get out of this too. The error list or problems pane. It's in, we're in VS. We're in VS. View error list. Okay. It still says the GetTickCount 64 thing, even though we changed it. No. Oh, do we have to change it over here? What? Did we? Oh, we need to put this in there? In the header file? I mean, we do. Do we need this? What do we need this for? We don't need this stuff because we got Pragma. All right. Header file looks like this. All right, let's run this again. Turn it off. Get rid of that. It still gives the warnings. What's up with that? Is it because we changed it to dword64? Let's change it back to not dword64. And then let's go back over to the header file and change it back to that. Now let's run it. Does it matter? That's not it. All right, stop. It still does it. Conversions to oolong long to dword possible. All right, let's run it again. No. Oh yeah, we got to do it over here. dword64. Run it. All right, it works. And now it doesn't give us any warnings. Oh, what did we do? I don't know. Whatever. Good to go, right? That's how coding goes. Whatever. Okay. Okay. So we're here. Let's don't code. No. We fixed it. We're good. Anyway, we want to now make it to where it starts, when it opens, it's stopped. And we do an, what do we want to do? Like alt plus T to start and stop it. Let's see. Fantastic idea. Oh. So fantastic. We don't even need this. We don't need this. All right. Let's drag this down whenever we can get the drag thing. There it is. All right. So to achieve this, we're going to make a few key changes to the code. We're going to introduce a new global Boolean variable, is timer running, to keep track. That makes sense. The application will start with is timer running set to false. Makes sense, meaning the clock will be stopped when the window first opens, and then we'll add a new case to our Windows proc function, WM syskey down, to listen for the alt key combination with another key. When we press alt T, we'll toggle the value of is timer running and either start or stop the timer accordingly. Here are both the updated files. All right, show us the main.cpp. All right. So we got this is timer running. And we're going to have to declare this in the other one too. So we declare is timer running as a bool in the header file. Yes, with xturn. Okay. So xturn bool is timer running. And that's it. Okay, cool. Let's just grab this while we're here. All right. Let's grab this while we're here. Let's come over here. Let's go to the header file. Let's drop it down right here. There we go. All right, great. We got another one. Let's go over to this and let's look at this. Is timer running? Bool false. Yeah, we want that. I'm playing around. I mean, we could just totally take the whole thing, but let's look at it down here first too. What? There's the timer. Yeah. There's the sys key down right there. Is timer running? Kill timer. Okay, so if param equals T, check for the T key when alt key is held down. How do we know? Is sys key down? Sys key is the alt key? Okay, so WM sys key down is something in the Windows API. Yes. Okay, cool. All right. So that makes sense. So whenever this happens and the parameter is T, if is timer running, stop the timer, else start the timer. All right. So this will make it start from the start. This will make it open. This will make it open stopped. Okay. Let's grab it. Let's toss it over here. And let's toss. Let's see. All right. And then we press Alt-T. Okay. That's not good enough, though. Alt-T. Okay. Okay, so it doesn't show on the screen at first. Is that because of the oh boy we did earlier? Okay, so the timer doesn't display or update at first because the WM timer message, which handles all the updates and redraws, is only sent when the timer is active. Since this timer running starts as false, the timer isn't active. So WM, okay. So there's also a small related issue with the order of operations. This line, right here, wherever that is, this one. No, is that it? Yeah, this one is currently called after the window is created and shown. This means that the very first time the window is drawn, it might be using an uninitialized or empty string for the display. To fix this, we'll simply move that line to run before the window is shown. This ensures this. Let's see how true that is. Also stop it. Also run it. Awesome. Alt-T. All right. I don't like the little flicker. All right. I don't like that flicker at all. Let's also close that. Okay, so it does a little flicker here and there. How do we stop that? Very common issue in GUI applications, and a great observation. Shut up. The flickering we're seeing happens because the window is being cleared and then immediately redrawn. The flicker is a brief moment where the window is empty. The solution is to use a technique called double buffering. The concept is simple. Instead of drawing it directly onto the window, we'll draw to an invisible in-memory image. Once all the drawing is complete, we'll copy that finished image onto the window in a single fast operation. This single transfer is so quick that the human eye can't perceive the flicker. It's been updated. Are there going to be memory issues because of this? Question mark. Long-term health. No, it will not have memory issues with the double buffering. The reason is that every time a new temporary resource is created within the WM pane, it's also correctly deleted before the function exits. So here's a breakdown. We don't need a breakdown. All right, let's get this and let's slap it in there. And then let's see if it still flickers like a punk. No, it doesn't. Double buffering works like a charm. Ha! We're still not done yet. We still got a few things we got to do. What do I want to do? All right, I want another command like an Alt-O to make it opaque. Let's chill it. Let's make it chill real quick. We're going to come back. Once we're done with everything, we'll come back. I'll make a video on going over the whole thing so that we can really understand what all these stupid parameters are and what all these things that we really don't understand are. But until then, we're just going to keep vibe coding and hopefully get a good product. That being said, let's get rid of this. Okay. Okay, don't code. So now we want to make the thing, the timer, go opaque and be undraggable, and be able to be clicked through it when we use alt plus O for opaque. To go like let's say 25% opacity, be undraggable and be click through when we use alt O. Also, at some point let's just okay, when we do alt O. But first I think we need to make it to where it's always the top layer of the windows, as in it never goes behind any window that's clicked. Do you understand? Let's see. Okay. Yeah, an overlay. So we want to use Alt O to shortcut to toggle three things at once. All three of these, yes. The logic sound. Making it always on top first is the perfect prereq to these. Okay. Here's the overview of how we'll do this. We'll use the set window pause function with the H window topmost flag. Okay. This will force the window to remain above all non-topmost. Ooh, okay. Opacity and click-through. These two features are managed through the same set layered window attributes function we use to handle transparency. To set the opacity, we'll use the LWA alpha flag. Okay. To make the window click-through, we'll dynamically add the WSX transparent extended style. And this style tells the system to treat the window as a transparent layer for mouse clicks. Cool. Will it make it undraggable? Will it... Okay. Okay, so since it's the WSEX transparent... that looks horrible. Let's put these in. When it's that by default will make it undraggable, right? Hit on the great point. The extent will by default make it undraggable. Okay, cool. Okay, let's start by doing the window position thing with the topmost flag. All right. Do we have to put a new one? All right, we're going to have to put another one of these. We can do that. Previous version. Ooh, look, you can go previous version too. Okay, so let's put this in there first. In the header file. Actually, you know what? I like those comments. So let's just get this and let's put that in there. All right, cool. So there's that. Save it. And then now give us the main.cpp of that. Okay. Is overlay mode false? All right. Doing button down, sys key down, param, timer. Do we have to have destroy? I guess we don't need a case, do we? All right, let's get this and see if this works. Let's go over to main.cpp. All right, and let's run it. Let's put it over here. Let's click this one. No, it didn't do it. Okay. All right, let's close it. Let's get it all. Let's get this. Okay, it didn't make the timer the topmost. Let's see. Of course it didn't. Blah, blah, blah. All right. The code we had only handled the hand topmost. To make the window fully click through, we need to call the extended X. No. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. We didn't say to do the opacity thing yet. Just the topmost. All right. Where is that? We got to find it. Where is the topmost thing? If is overlay mode, huh? Let's do a control F on here if we can. Topmost. Okay, here's that. Is there one up? All right, we didn't want the overlay mode in there. We don't want the overlay mode in there yet. Take it out. What is this? All right, if param T. All right. No, it needs to be topmost no matter what. Okay, it needs to be topmost no matter what. It needs to be topmost no matter what. Not just if we press Alt O. All right, take us down there. Since you're going already. All right. Topmost. The moment it launches. Here's the updated. Okay. Sys key down. Okay, cool. All right, so we didn't do the Alt O yet. Good. All right, good. Let's toss this in there. Now let's see. Now let's click this. Okay. Let's press Alt T. Oh, it didn't go. Alt T. Huh. All right. What if we push Alt P? No. So if we push Alt anything, it's going to get these. So let's do Alt right bracket. Okay, Alt right bracket doesn't do anything. Okay, cool. All right, let's close this. Let's do it. Let's run it one more time and see if we can Alt T it. Yeah, it doesn't work. Oh yeah, no, it does. Okay. We're going to change this to alt bracket because alt left bracket because alt T does something on here. All right. So let's pardon me. Let's change that in the sys key down and let's make it alt. No. Alt that. All right. Let's try it again. Alt bracket. That didn't work. Do we got to do something? Do we have to have it, is it alt? So it works when we alt T it, but it doesn't work when we alt bracket it. Okay. Okay. So I want to change it from alt plus T to alt plus bracket, but it won't do it when I manually change it. It won't work. Oh, what? A virtual key. Oh, so we got to push something different in there. Let's get this topmost out of here. So we have to do this. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's get that. Let's grab this and put it in there. And let's see if it works. No, it still didn't work. Yeah, it did. All right, awesome. All right. Also, where's the count starter? Where's the start count? Where's the start count? Oh, yeah, let's change this up because I think that's what that little delay is. Let's run it again. Okay, yeah, that's better. All right. Boom. Okay, check this. Okay, check this. No. Let's grab this, put it in here, then change that thing in here. Change this right here. And run it and check it. Alt this. Okay, good. So that's good. Okay. Check. So here's the updated code. So here's the updated code. We changed the start time to no longer do -1000 since it starts stopped. All right. So there we go. We got that going on. Okay. Okay, so now let's go over the opacity thing one more time before coding it. Don't code. All right, cool. So set layered window attributes WLA LWA alpha flag, okay? X transparent. Yes, yes. Give me the header. Do we need, hold on. Do we change the header file for this? Don't code. Yes. Okay, give me the header file first. Okay, give me the, did we already put, oh, is overlay mode though? Oh, we already got that. Okay, we already changed. Okay, we already put the is overlay mode in the header file. So just give us the updated main.cpp. Let's see. Let's see. All right. Before we go to it though, is overlay mode. What? Why would we have to do that? What is that? Okay. Also, the overlay mode will now be this instead of O. Why was that though? Look at this. If is overlay mode release capture. What is this? Why? Oh, only allow tracking if we're not in overlay mode. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. All right, let's grab it and let's put it in there. No, not here. Here. All right, let's run it. Does it work? Does it work? It does? How about if we push this? No, it doesn't. Oh, wait, we got to push Alt. Haha, look at that. Can we drag it? We cannot. All right. Can we turn it off? Okay, so if we leave this, we can't do it anymore. We can't use the Alt commands anymore. But no big deal. Let's grab this. Let's run it. All right. Let's drag it over here. Is that a little too... Let's make it 50% though. We can change the 50% ourselves. We're not that much of a... It's not that much of a crutch. This isn't that much of a crutch for us. Where we can't even change the opacity. All right, let's look for the opacity and change it. There's that. There's that. Here's this. Okay. Ooh, what? How? Okay. 25%. Oh, 64 out of 255. 256. So 64 plus 65, right? That would be it, right? 255 times 4. No, that doesn't make sense. 256. Hold on. 256 divided by 4. 64. All right, so it should be 63, right? Divided by 2. 128. All right, let's just put 128. It doesn't matter. All right, let's go over here and change this to 128. And now let's run it. Now let's Alt this. That's good, isn't it? Did we change it? That has to be it. And it's not draggable. But when we do this... Ah, crap. Okay. Let's do this. Let's get this. Okay. Okay. Don't code. Don't code. So when I click the text, when I click VS, the VS window, what is it? The timer no longer lets me use the Alt keys on it. What's up with that? Okay, so the reason our Alt keys shortcuts stop working on the timer when we click on Visual Studio is the concept called window focus. Understanding window focus. At any given moment, only one window on our desktop can be the active window, okay? This is the window that is in the foreground that has a little extra something in its title bar that tells us it's ready to receive our input. Think of it, yeah, we can get that. All right, the solution, global hotkeys, all right? To fix this, we need to bypass the concept of window focus entirely. Makes sense. The way to do that is by using global hotkey. Cool. A global hotkey is a key combination that we register directly with the operating system itself. Once registered, Windows will listen for that combination no matter which window is currently active. When it detects the key press, it sends the specific message WM hotkey directly to this. All right. Yes, it makes sense. Do we need to update the H file for this? It's like 42 minutes, so we're really keep going on this. No, we don't need to change that. Okay. Okay, update the main. Okay, update the main.cpp. All right, let's go look for it. Remove the S key down. Ooh. Added register hot in win main. All right, so where's win main? Here's this. Register class EX. Is that what we want? No. WN hotkey is what we're looking for. Register hotkey. All right, and this. Okay, so we got both of these right here. Okay, so, and then did it change something down here? Param 1, Param 2. He's running Param 2. Okay. All right. Sounds good. Let's get this and see if it works. Let's run it. Okay. And now let's do an Alt this to start it. We can click this. No, but it doesn't. Okay. Stop. Okay, so that what you did made it no longer topmost window. Let's see. When we switched from WM key down to this, the set window pause call that made the window topmost was moved to the hotkey handler. This meant the window wasn't set to always on top until we pressed this for the first time. The Windows was being created as a normal window. Okay, to fix this, we updated the main.cpp file to make the window topmost from the start. Okay, let's go look. What are we looking for? WS topmost. Let's see. Where's that? Control F. Topmost. Oh, do we still need this? Why would we need this? Display. All right. So what do we need this for? What do we need this for? What do we need this for? Don't code. The line of code is just, why would we want to do that? Why would we ever want to disable it? The reason we would want to disable it is to allow the timer to function as a normal window again. Overlay mode, in this state, the window is partially transparent click-through and stays on top of everything. This is when the window needs to float over the other applications. Normal mode. So this is the key to transitioning from the first state back to the second. Do we have to have it? So we have to have it in there? Even if it's never going to be anything but topmost? Okay, the reason this line is to allow the user to toggle between the two states. The canvas has two modes, the alt, this, which lets us switch between them. What the? When this, it's standard full opaque, when we can click on it and drag it. Oh, so basically you're saying since we, what? Hold on. All right, run it. Okay. Can we click out? Yes. Can we run it while, okay. And, okay, well, I don't know. It seems pointless. Okay. Okay, it seems like bloat, but you say we have to have it, right? The reason is designed to be a toggle. It has two distinct modes. I don't want to read that again because I didn't get it the first time. All right. So fact is, well, look, where'd it go? Hold on. All right. And then, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought we didn't need that. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Okay, I knew you were full of crap. Because after we... Okay, let's just... I knew you were full of crap. Take it out to where it never toggles off being topmost. Ever. Not even pressing Alt plus this. That's what I thought. I knew it was full of crap. I knew it. What? Oh, it wasn't done. All right, let's see. Get out of here. Run it. All right. All right. Come on, man. Okay, you made it to where when it's toggled to opaque, it never goes back to regular when we re-toggle opaque. This is getting old. One more time. This is good. This is it. This is it. Hopefully this one works. Cause I'm getting tired of this. It's been 50 minutes already we spent on this. All right. This is what they talk about in all those videos about having to fix it and whatever. When you're doing this stuff. But what are we supposed to do? We don't know how to do this. Anyway, so alt this. All right. Okay. Do this. Okay, it stays on top. Okay. It's draggable again? Yeah. It's opaque. It's not draggable. Okay. Okay. That's what we're looking for. Okay, that's great. Okay, that's what we're looking for. All right. Okay, so there we go. We did it again. We made another successful attempt at doing the stuff we wanted to do. And there we go. We're cooking like vibe coders. You know, it took a little while, but you know what? It took a lot less time than reading a full C++ book about this stuff and a full Windows API book, don't you think? I think it did. We're not done yet, though. We've still got a few more things we got to take care of. I got to remember what they are, though, because I don't remember. Oh, yeah. I wanted to make, we want to make it to where we can, it makes where when it does this, it makes its own little thing, its own little icon down here. And we want to be able to pin it to the taskbar and it have a nice little icon like these have. You know, we can just go make our own, honestly. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so we got that. So in the next one, that's what we're going to do. We're going to try to get this thing to have its own little taskbar icon. And then we'll do some other stuff too as I think about it. So there's that. And we'll see you next time.